Nur Hazika. My number metric is 1021. Our group are presenting about a bully. Bully is a little break, harming other person intentionally. Second, bully is involved in measure of power in a relationship. And third, bully is usually not a one of a repeat or has a potential to be repeat over time. And last, bully is evolved behavior that can cause our harm. It is not a normal part of growing up. And then, bully have a three type. That bully can be happen anywhere, in person or online. It is cyberbully at any time and can be a verbal, psycho, and social. It can be obvious or hidden. Bully is an act or a using a student who is usually weak to bully or scare person concerned.
Hi, my name is Aina Restina binti Rosti. My matrix number is F1068. So now I will share to you about causes of bullying. There are various factors that cause bullying to be happen, and one of them is craving attention. They don't get enough love from their family. In my opinion, the people who are bullying others is the person who didn't get enough love or attention from their family, because their family are busy with their work. So in this situation, they will seek attention from other people by bullying others. This is because they think bullying can make them being a famous person, so they will get the attention that they didn't get from their family by bullying others, even though they don't know that the bullying can affect other people that they are victim. Second, mistake made by sibling. Children who has experience with problems, issues at home such as abuse or neglected by siblings or from their siblings can get a big chance to be a person who are bullying others. This is because they have hidden many feeling or various feeling, and after a long time they had abused by their siblings. So they think when they bullying others, they will take revenge after what other people had do to them. So they will revenge to others and to make them satisfied. Point is peer group, influenced by people around them. At this point, I can say that friend is the most causes bullying, because children has a lot of time and spend a lot of time with their friends rather than their family. This is because they have school within 7 or 8 hours at school, so they will have more time with their friends, and at the same time they will follow what their friends do. So but it depends on who we friend. If we friend with a good one, we can follow a good behavior from that person. But if we friend with the bad person, we can get the bad behavior and we follow the bad behavior. But in my opinion too, I think most people do this because they want to be friend with their group. Because sometimes their friends can say that if they don't bully others, they don't want to friend with him or her.
Hello, my name is Roshadana Zahira. My matrix number is 1035. So now I would like to explain about effect of bullying. The main effect of bullying is depression. As you guys know, depression is a common mental disorder and characterized by persistent sadness and a lack of interest or pleasure in previously rewarding or enjoyable activities. That means like a person who is bullied will leave side effect on their body. These things will cause the victim to experience prolonged fear and sadness. Although bruise or marks on their victim's body have disappeared, it will lead to anxiety or phobia for the victim. Other than that, the effects of bullying is low self-esteem. This effect normally happens to the victim. Bullies usually have a sense of entitlement and superiority over others and lack compassion. That means a person who is bullied will feel inferior due to curse or ridicule done by the bully. For example, when a person is ridiculed as not beautiful, not pretty, not smart, and so on, it is certain that he will feel inferior and lack confidence to face in public. Lastly, the effect of bullying is decreased academic achievement. This effect especially happens among the students. This side effect may be coupled with anxiety about going to school or participating in class, which only leads to a loss of interest and decreased academic performance. That means like students who are often bullied will lose focus in class due to extreme self-concern because being bullied. Therefore, they do not get high marks in examination and often to skip school. For example, when a student is bullied by a group of other students by forcing the victim to give money, if the victim does not comply, then the bully will threaten or do things like punch the victim. So this is not good for a student. So that's only 3 effects of bullying that I want to share.
I want to talk about the ways of prevent bullying. Have 3. First, begin at home. 2, report the bully incident. And 3, become familiar with your school policy. First, begin at home. Healthy friendship and talking with your friend. Teaching kids to be strong and brave. This is a parent responsibility to ensure that your children understand what a bully is more than a definition. This also includes what bully can look and feel like. Start by having a conversation with your children about what constitutes healthy friendship and what does not. Second, a report of bully incident. Second, the second way of prevent bully is become familiar with your school policy. First, handle at your children's school. Third, having a clear expectation. And the last one, be the higher position among the student. It is important to have a firm grasp on how bully is. This is so important because it can include knowing which person to call if something happen with your children, as having clear expectation or how the situation will be handled. And the third ways of prevent bully is a report bully incident. Have a 3 point that first, you can contact school personnel. Second, you can meet a face-to-face with a meeting. And third, give a letter and advance. If your child tells you they are being bullied, start by contact school personnel and ask to meet with them in person. Report of bullying incident by holding face-to-face meeting. You can demonstrate that you are committed to see that the issue resolved. And this all the ways of prevent bullying to our children. To our children.
Failures is the things that we learn from one situation that sometimes can be taken as a lesson. So our values for this topic is empathy. Empathy is the ability to understand another person's thoughts and feeling in a situation from their point of view. So, before we think we want to bully others, we need to think first what they have been through. What if at home their family has abused them, and what if they don't have any family? So we need to think first before do something, because it can affect them after a long time ago. So we need to have this empathy in our life. Second values that we can take is kindness. It requires courage and strength to do someone to be a better person. This is because when we be kind with someone, it helps someone to be a better person. This is because we don't know if in their life they didn't no one have be kind with them. So if we one of the person that be kind with them, it also helps them to be a better person in their life. Thank you.
Okay, lastly, I will share about recommendation. From myself, I should advise bullies to stop bullying. It means like I will give motivation about the consequence of bullying. As a result of bullying, the victim will experience difficulties in life. So this is not good for our people. From the country, the government needs to impose penalties and fines on bullies who cause the victim to be injured, mental problems or trauma. So we know in this way the number of bullies in the countries will be decreasing, and they will bear if they bully. So only that from me and my friends. Thank you.